have a couple of friends coming out on stage today. I want to introduce you guys to share a little bit about their story. This is Raven and Crystal. And yes, see, some of you already know them. That's why you're yelling. Just wanted to share a little bit about their story. So how long have you guys been coming to South Hills?
So South Hills is actually my childhood church that we've been going to since I was a kid. I strayed away for a bit, as sometimes we usually do, but by the grace of God, after getting sober, I was spiritually searching, and I was still lost for a moment. And after getting with my fiance now, we made it a point that our spirituality was very big for us. And so I thought, why not take it home and bring our South Hills, make it our home. So.
Love that. And so being a part of a local church, South Hills here, for a couple of years, what has that done for your life? What has that meant for you? How has it changed who you are?
I would say that South Hills actually has given my faith a voice. It's helped me get into the habit of praying every morning, praying before every meal, talking to God in times of hardship, talking to God in times of happiness. It's helped me mend relationships that prior to me coming to church and declaring my time with God were broken. South Hills has helped me tremendously.
So one thing in getting to know these guys a little bit over the past few months that I thought, man, they're just like always around lately. Like you guys are here every Sunday and sometimes for both services. So just started talking to them more and realizing that wasn't on accident. You guys made a decision together, and I thought, man, that's so cool. I wanted you to share a little bit about the decision you guys made and how you came to that.
Yeah, we actually got baptized together on November 19th. It was the day before our 2-year anniversary, actually. And little did she know a month before she got a ring. And we made that conscious decision. I made it with myself and God, and then I decided to share it, was that we will be here every Sunday. Sunday is the day of rest. We read about it in Scripture all the time about the day of rest. We are here to spend it with God. We're resting with Him. So although we have to come to church, we got to take a shower, we got to wake up early in the morning, this is all part of the good things that we get to share with God. And we get to do that together because, like she said, He brought us together here at South Hills.
My favorite thing that I love to share is Raven always reminds me, and everyone else too, that Sundays are devoted to South Hills. Whether that may be volunteering, whether it's just sitting in our sermons, and we invite all of our friends and family. They ask us, what are you guys doing on Sunday? Are we going to go eat? Are we going to do this? And we tell them, well, come to church with us. And then afterwards we can go eat and spend time with each other. So South Hills is our home. It's important to us.
I love that. It's a big deal to, as a new couple, to make that decision together that we're going to be at church, whether serving or participating or learning. And I'm just so proud of you guys and excited for that decision that you've made. And thank you for sharing your story, just a little bit about who you are with everyone today. You can give them a round of applause. Every week when we give you an opportunity to give, it's for stories like this, stories like Raven and Crystal, who have been coming and they decided to do Rooted and get baptized and recently engaged. And so we're excited for where their life is going, the trajectory that they are on as they're following Christ, and just things in their life are moving along. And, you guys get to be a part of that story and so many others through giving every week. And so I do want to give you an opportunity to give with us today. The ushers are going to come forward and pass the buckets through the aisles. You can also give online through the Church Center app or at the wooden towers on the way out if you came prepared to do that today. But another thing about their story is not just giving financially, which is helpful in so many ways, but of the fact that they made that decision. It wasn't a happenstance. It wasn't like, well, if we wake up in time, if we're not too hungover, all that kind of stuff. It's like, we're going to church. So a lot of other things in our lives are reoriented around that fact. And so I just want to encourage you, as you're starting your year off, to make that decision. Whether it's, hey, I need to be here every week. I need to be around my spiritual community. I need to be around these people and to listen to the word and to be a part of worship. Or maybe it's, I come every week, but I'm not really that engaged, and you want to start giving back and giving a part of who you are, your energy and your time. And so if that is you today and that's something you think, I want to start looking into what it would be like to serve throughout the week, what it would be like to give back to this community, whether here at the church or out in our community at large, I want to encourage you to take the gray next step card out of the seat back in front of you and just fill that out and write down serve on there. We will get in contact with you this week and talk to you about all the different opportunities and where you're at and what a great match might be for where you're at. But I encourage you to do that today, to think about what that would look like for your life if you start this year off thinking, I'm going to serve and give back in some way.